My name's Tan, and over the last 3 years, I've managed to make over $4 million from Shopify dropshipping. But the same question keeps haunting me. What if I lost it all? All the money, all the connections, and had to restart from the same spot I was at just 3 years ago. Completely broke. Well, today I say goodbye. I'm gonna be restarting my entire dropshipping career, but this time with just $100 to my name. The goal is to turn it into a six-figure business and document the entire journey on this channel. And if I fail, I'm gonna be giving away $500 to a few of the viewers who've dropped a like and commented on this video. But if I do succeed, then I'm gonna give this store out to one of the lucky viewers of this video. The only issue is that the challenge starts now. Alright, so you guys heard the deal. I'm gonna be starting a brand new Shopify business with only $100 to my name. So the plan is to document this entire challenge and leave it up as an ongoing series throughout this channel. But before we start, I wanna go over the rules so everyone understands how this challenge is gonna go down. Alright, so rule number 1 means I can't use my personal brand or any connections that I have, which means any suppliers or influencers I know I need to throw in the trash and completely start over. And then rule number 2, I need to start a brand new Shopify store, and that includes selling a product that I have never sold before. And then rule number 3, so obviously I only have $100 to spend, but any sales that do come in, I'm not gonna wait for them to deposit in my bank. I'm gonna use those funds right away, and we're gonna count them as unrealized gains. So now that you understand how this challenge is gonna go down, let's get started. Alright guys, so we might have just gotten really lucky. I was browsing on my phone and something came up in the Explore page, so I want you guys to check this out. It's this page called Doll Hub, and basically I was scrolling through their page and check this out. There's 1,300 likes on this photo, but if we check the other photos out, there's only like 60 likes on this one. And then if we go down, there's 9,300 likes on this product, which is just absolutely nuts. So for some reason, I have a hunch that this is a really viral product, and I was looking it up on AliExpress and Amazon, and so far I haven't seen too much data on it. So I have a hunch that this might be a really good product for us to get off the ground. So I'm gonna get to work, do a little bit more research, and maybe we're gonna run with this product. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since we found those swagged up drip glasses, and I created a website, made a logo for it, contacted some influencers, and then we actually started to run into some issues. I was looking to promote this on Instagram, and honestly, I couldn't find too many influencers that I thought would be a good fit for this product. And the ones that I did contact just didn't reply back to us, so I don't want to waste our budget on a guessing game, which sadly means we're going to be dropping this product and going back to the drawing board. But the good news is, after a little bit of product research magic, we found this product over here, and I saw another store that's scaling this product like crazy. Alright guys, so after a very difficult decision, I've decided not to reveal the domain name and a few important details of this store. I'm planning on releasing a couple parts to this challenge, and I know if I show you guys the domain right now, then hundreds of you guys are gonna rush to sell the exact same product. So with that being said, thanks for understanding, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. So the new plan is to create a store around this moon product over here and do some micro budget testing on Facebook to hopefully hit the profits. So I've been trying to strategize on what to call this store. I decided just to call it the I can't really think of anything else, so we're gonna run with that. So now I'm gonna get to work on creating the logo and the website, and I'll check back in with you guys. Alright guys, so I just knocked the logo out. It took me about 10 minutes. I think it looks pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think. And I just started on the store, so I'm gonna finish this up and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so here's the website. I just knocked it out. I used the Debutify theme on this, and I made it pretty clean. I just did a couple image and text sections over here. Luckily, there was tons of high quality graphics, and everything looks pretty good. And then I just did a little product page over here that you could purchase it from. And for the product page, I kept it pretty simple. I used lots of good graphics over here, and then just made a pretty simple product description. All right, so now that our store is ready, we need to launch up those juicy Facebook ads. The competitor I saw originally originally advertising this product was using this clever meme style ad. And usually I would test out a few different ad creations, but our budget is so small on this that even one misstep could completely wipe us out. So essentially my plan is to just recreate this image, so I'll be back in a few minutes after that's done. So here's the ad we actually created. I think it's looking pretty identical. So now my plan is to launch these Facebook ads up, targeting mostly space lovers. So I'll be back after that's done. Alright guys, so the ads have been published and the 5 different audiences we targeted were space exploration, NASA, solar system, moon, and galaxy. So now we just need to wait till these get approved and we're gonna see how these ads perform. Alright guys, so the ads got approved last night, and last night and this morning we got no sales, but just a few hours ago we started to actually get some traction. So I want to show you guys this. Alright, so if you see that right there guys, we have 3 total orders, and if we come down over here you can see that we actually sold 3 orders. So I'm super pumped up, and if we go over to Facebook ads, for some reason Facebook didn't track the purchases on here, but anyways, that $46 has generated us $99, which means that we're just over like a 2.2 ROAS, which is pretty decent. That means that all in all, our product cost on this is roughly $36. So we've managed to make like $26, which is pretty excited because now our total gross is $125. So I'm hoping we get a few more sales today, and hopefully it just keeps growing at this 25% margin. So I'm gonna update you after tomorrow or the next day's sales, and we'll see where we're at. Guys, I am so frustrated. So yesterday I showed you the results we got, but it even got juicier. We ended up finishing the day off with $150 in sales, and keep in mind guys, this was off a very small ad budget. All we spent yesterday was about $49, which meant that our ROAS was 3x, which equaled out to about a 40% profit margin. And all in all, yesterday we took home around $40 profit. So that's the good part, but the bad part is today I woke up, the ads were running for a little bit, and then they got disapproved. So we have absolutely no sales today, and I've been rushing off to contact my Facebook rep, and now it's in a manual review process. So I'm honestly really bummed out right now, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait and see when these ads get approved, if they get approved, and I'm just crossing my fingers hoping they do. So I'll check back with you guys in maybe a day or two once this gets sorted out. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since our ad got disapproved, and initially when I put it into the review phase, it actually declined, but I submitted it once more and finally it got approved again. So I'm super excited to share with you guys the results that have went down over the last few days. Honestly, I'm a little bit blown away with the results, so let's go over everything together. Alright, so our ads were shut down for 2 whole days, but they got activated again on September 25th, and we managed to make just 1 sale for $65, but the next day is where things get a little bit juicy. On September 26th, we managed to clear $339, and then on the 27th, things went absolutely nuts, and we managed to hit $489. And then for the next 2 days, our sales averaged at around $300 until today. It's absolutely nuts. Currently, it's only $323 and we're already at $625 in sales. So I'm really excited to say, but we just broke $2,100 in sales on this store. Now, I'm sure you guys are ready to hear all the expenses, so let's go over everything right now. So we spent $14 on the domain, $924 on the Facebook advertisements, and then we had a 3% processing fee, so it's about $70 on that. And then the last expense is product cost, but here's where we got tripped up a little bit. We ended up paying $918 to fulfill all the orders up to this second, but that's because we chose the more expensive US shipping option. We could have chose the Chinese shipping option and we would have managed to make about $300 more profit, but I wanted to stick to the faster shipping. So our total profit right now is $277. And I know that's not a crazy number. It could have easily been about $600 $100 right now, but customers are always first. So my plan is, after we get a little bit more capital, I'm gonna order these products in bulk and I'm gonna fulfill them from the United States so we can take home more of that profit. But all in all, after all expenses, we've managed to turn that $100 into a whopping $364, which is still pretty nuts. We've almost 4 times our money, and it's only been a week or so right now. So the plan is to just continue this. So I'm gonna update you guys in maybe a few days. I'm really hoping we can break that 1K sales goal either today or tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since our last check-in, and our sales have been averaging around $500 to $700 per day. But right now the goal is to really scale this past 1K per day, so I launched a ton of new campaigns yesterday, and I'm also going to be placing our first paid video ad. Everything we've done since this point has been off a single image ad, so now it's time to spice things up, and I'm going to start testing a variety of different ads, hopefully getting us to that 1K per day. And in addition to scale this company up, I actually just brought in a customer service rep, and right now they're getting paid about $4 an hour, and they're working roughly 2 hours per day. So that's about $8 I'm spending on customer service, which is gonna be great because we're gonna be able to delegate all of our time on growing the business. So I'll check back in with you guys after our video ads actually delivered, and we're gonna launch them up and hopefully get to that 1K per day. Alright guys, so I got the video ad back from Fiverr yesterday, and I'm so disappointing. The ad looks absolutely terrible, so I actually had to file to get a refund, and in the meantime I've been looking for a good seller where we can actually get a really solid ad from. Now obviously I didn't want this to kill the scaling process for me, so I decided to create a couple new campaigns, and I tested some new image ads, and it's primarily just photos of the product just like these ones right here, and so far they've been doing pretty well, but unfortunately our goal of 1K per day has still not been hit yet. And the reason that is because Facebook has capped our ad spend out at $250 daily, which usually happens to new ad accounts. So I had to go through this whole tedious process of contacting Facebook and trying to get them to raise the ad budget up. And thankfully, after a few days, the ad budget was finally risen yesterday. So now I'm gonna be attempting to scale the ads we already have. And finally, once we get this video ad, we'll be able to scale to 1 or even 2K per day. So I'm really excited to see where things go, so I'll update you guys in a few days. Alright guys, so the last few weeks has been an absolute roller coaster. We finally got the video ad across that we've been trying to get, and let me tell you, it was an absolute banger. Here's a few seconds of what the video ad actually looked like.
This is gorgeous!
And the video ad was actually so successful, we managed to scale that ad to almost $2,000 per day in ad spend. So obviously that means we broke our 1K per day sales goal, and actually we even topped out to almost $5,000 per day. But here's where things get a little bit crazy. Basically what happened, I was chilling out in Miami for my 23rd birthday, enjoying the weather. Everything seemed amazing. We're doing almost $4,000 per day in sales, which meant that we're actually on trajectory to hit over $100,000 in sales in one single month, which is absolutely nuts. And then I got a message from our customer service rep. She was trying to get onto our website and she was not able to get in. So I rushed home, went onto the website, and let me tell you, it was not working. So I couldn't even get onto the admin dashboard. So I reached out to Shopify as quickly as I could, and now it's been over 5 days and I haven't heard anything back, and the website's just inaccessible. Alright guys, so it's been 3 days since our last update, and I am beyond frustrated right now. I've been trying to get in contact with Shopify and get our store back, and let me tell you, they just keep sending us the same email about getting us to a risk analyst. That's only going to take 24 to 48 hours to get us a reply, but we haven't heard anything back. So I've actually started to do my own research to see if other users were facing a similar issue, and I stumbled upon this thread right here.
and there's dozens of people saying that their store got deleted, and it sounds exactly like what happened to my store. So I really don't know what's going on right now, but this is just such a bummer considering how much time we put into this store. So I don't know if this store is gonna get reinstated. Unfortunately, I don't have the total sales in front of you, but I still wanna go into the Facebook ad manager and I wanna kind of show you where we're at right now and how much we actually spent on ads up until this second.
All right, so we're in the ad manager right now, and if we check the lifetime spend of this ad account out, we can see that there's over $17,000 spent, and Facebook tracked just shy of $33,000 in sales. This was quite a bit more because it's showing a little bit less than a 2.0 ROAS. And I know overall we had like a 2.2 ROAS, so I think maybe $3,000 or $4,000 got missed in this tracking. And if we actually come back to October, we can see that on some of our best days, we were spending something like $2,000 on ads. So that's the 17th. On the 16th, I believe we spent something similar, $1,700, and you can see that our cost per purchase was about $20 to $30. So I'm really glad I at least have the Facebook ads to show you guys this stuff is legit. Unfortunately, I don't even know how much profit we made, so I'm just gonna keep bugging Shopify and just really hope we get this store back. And if I don't get the store back by next week, I'm just gonna send it and start a whole new store. I might sell the same product. I'm actually not sure yet, but what I do know is I'm probably not going to be using Shopify. I've used them for years on all my e-commerce businesses. This is just absolute BS. I spent so much time on this store, and even if I did get it back right now, I just lost so much momentum, and I'm honestly super bummed out that I didn't get a total track of the profit we're at. Like, screw the store, the challenge is what was really important, and it seems like I've almost failed the challenge. I was actually kind of hesitant on putting this video up because obviously we went through so many trials and tribulations, but I gotta keep it real with the channel. So this is kind of where we're at right now. I'm really crossing our fingers that by next video I'll have the store up and launched, or another store that's doing as well. So we're gonna have to sit back and see where this actually plays out. But with that being said, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon in part 2.